9 hours of live streaming. Finally, fruition. I also just caved into the fact that there will never be a moment of peace in my neighborhood, so I might as well just record with all the background noise possible. Oh, Jesus. Someone out there is doing some hardcore shit. Cleaning up. There's always gonna be one of 5 things: dogs barking, kids yelling, cars passing by, mowing, and fucking construction work. There's no peace. And if it's nighttime, you have cookies and cicadas and crickets. So it's like, why is my neighborhood so noisy? Why can't I have soundproof barriers everywhere around me? I just can't afford it right now. Not to mention, I literally live underneath the goddamn stairs like a troll. Goddamn gremlin. Whenever you go upstairs, I hear the steps and I go like, those damn humans, those upper dwellers. Anyway, I'm here to ask you, how you been? How you been doing? I've been doing real good. I've been doing real busy, real happy now that I can play video games on the computer and also draw. But mostly drawing, cause man, if I play more video, I'm gonna be so behind on work. Fuck that shit, man. No more video for a whole month. I don't know if I can survive that. I'll congratulate myself if I finish something. I'll go like, 3 hours of Overwatch. This is what I'm gonna do. 3 hours of Overwatch for finishing one image. I'm very sorry this video is so erratic with its editing. Windows Media Player is a goddamn liar. The preview screen completely lies to you. When I'm clipping out and cutting pauses so it's smoother and faster, Windows Media, for some reason, doesn't show me exactly what's going on in those seconds. It sucks. And maybe it's because it's like fucking 9 hours of footage being sped up to be 18 minutes. 18 minutes? Shit, bro. 18 minutes? I have to talk for 18 minutes? That's fine, that's easy. I've talked for a little bit longer, so I'm a blabbermouth if there ever was one. But either way, I'm very sorry about it. Like, you can't, if you need to pause the video and go like, oh, my eyes, fuck, oh, ow, or slow it down, and so my voice is like real slow, or speed it up, and I'm suddenly a chipmunk. You can do that, whatever. I get tired of seeing a very long speed lapse. It's like, this is a speed lapse or a slow lapse? You know, I get tired of it. Most videos are very smart and do it for 4 minutes, and it's like, that's perfect. 4 minutes of sped up painting magic? I love that shit. I eat it like it's popcorn. It's good, it's done. I saw it, the whole thing. I think the thing that's missing from my videos, I don't show the very first parts of it. I don't show myself actually drawing the image, because if you've been to my live streams before, you'll notice that you can't see it. And with the compression of the video, it's far worse. You can't see a damn thing. I guess I'm not the artist that's good for this shit. I guess I'm sorry, you guys. An Annan came up to me a few weeks back and went like, Paxi, I really, really like your art. And I'm like, thank you. I just wanted to ask for permission. Can I use your art to practice my coloring? And I was like, depends on which one, my friend. Depends on which one. But then I read the second half of the ask, and it says, I won't post it or anything, but I will credit you, you know, just in case. And then I was like, whoa, wait. If you're not gonna post it, you can just cut the middleman and do whatever the fuck you want. And you just don't post it. But Paxi, what if I post it on accident, wink wink? And I'm like, yeah, sure, alright. You see, there's a few problems with that. 1, kitty. 2, kitty. 3, the freaking images are very small, and I think it's the worst idea ever to use my art. Specifically my art. I think it's a good idea to just look at somebody's liner and go like, ooh, ooh, free coloring book. Let me test my art skill and get better. Like, that's good. I think that's a genius way of cutting out the first part of a process so you can just get right into the thing you're having trouble with. That's good. What I don't think it's good is that the art that you might have is of very low quality, meaning you're not using it to its full potential. I guess the art could be somebody's commission, and that could fucking worry me, because if they see it and they go to me and go like, hey, what the fuck, man? I thought we had an agreement that you wouldn't color the line art of my commission, my OC, bro. And I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? What are you talking? Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's my fault. I'm sorry. Let me go talk to him. Let me go talk to him and go, hey, dude, and man, you have to put it down because commissioner did not give me permission for that. Consequently, you shouldn't do it either. And you go like, but I worked so hard on it. They hit the delete, but I work so hard. And I'm like, yeah, man, but don't post it. Oh man, Paxi, that's such a shitty way to make me feel better. It's like, well, I feel that way about a bunch of things. You don't see me talking about that shit, only vaguely pointing at it with my eyeballs. So nobody knows, because you can't see my face. Kitty, your little bells are very cute, but I need you to shut the fuck up. It really depends on the image. Maybe you'll look at the fan art, but guess what? A lot of that fan art is also commissioned. It makes me nervous. The commissioner trusts me, and then they didn't know you exist. So I think it's better to just take the image, do it, and just never post it. And I know what you may be thinking, but it's like, but what if it looks really good, Paxi? What if it looks really good? Well, that's the thing all artists have to deal with. What it feels to be a concept artist in some big old company like, I don't know, to pick on one, Disney. And you have this cool lava old lady picture that I remember from back when Moana was first announced, and that's the only thing we got. We got this concept art of this lava god or god lady, and it was this like old lady face, and it looked fucking awesome. And apparently that's not the image we get in the final movie. I'm not gonna spoil what it turned out to be, but whatever. The thing is, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look as awesome as that freaking concept art. Imagine all the other cool designs for Moana and Maui and all these other characters. Imagine all that good shit. And sometimes we get to see that concept art, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Sometimes it's good to show that off because, hey, concept art is also marketing. Woo-wee. Marketing the movie, but it's also false advertising. It's like, don't show me concepts. Show me solid finals, man. It's like people who talk about video games and they look at the new thing and they go like, oh my god, what did they do? And I'm like, dude, it's concept art. Can you fucking wait for the trailer? No, man, this is news. This is news. And I'm like, no, that's a marketing ploy. I studied this shit. I know marketing techniques, and this is a fucking marketing technique. This is just, tickling your bowels. So you go like, oh, is that a boner? And it's like, no, it's not a boner. You're confusing the tickle with the boner. It's like, oh, do I feel horny or do I gotta pee? It's like, no, you just gotta pee. Go pee already. Even my cat agrees. My cat is so angry with that marketing scheme. I'm angry with that marketing scheme. It's not good. It's not great. It's not fantastico. Whenever that happens, it's just free publicity for whatever the thing is. And it kind of annoys me because I just want to see the trailer. And it better be a good trailer. And then the trailer comes out and it's a shit trailer. It's like the one thing you need to do perfectly. And you fuck it up because you were more interested in leaking these, more interested in just tickling the fandom, right? And it's like, if you had a better marketing scheme, marketing plan, publicity plan, whatever the fuck you want to call it, maybe people won't be so mad. Maybe people won't be so mad. It reminds me of the Hulk movie, the very first one. Hulk himself looked like shit, but then in the final movie, he doesn't look too shitty. And it's kind of that feeling, but far worse. Far, far worse. Because you're showing concept art that might not even be in the final movie. Sometimes it is in the final movie, but most of the time it really isn't. So it's like, don't stop teasing me with this shit. I'm tired. I want to see results. I don't want to see your dreams and hopes. I want to see the reality with these two eyeballs. Don't sell me on the emotion. Sell me on what's there. And then give me an emotional response. Because it's actually there. Whatever. Some people just don't give a fuck. And that's, just fine. More YouTube videos, I guess, about talking about one little thing. I always laugh about that shit. Like, whenever I see, oh my god, look at freaking ay robot. And then they talk about the concept art image, and I'm like, really? You're gonna talk about the concept art of the image instead of, how he actually looks in the movie? Because he might not even look like that anymore, because concept art is usually done in pre-production, so I don't know, maybe during the production, Alpha 5 doesn't look too much like that anymore. Maybe he does, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe it looks a little better, it doesn't look so weird, but, I've been proven wrong. I remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles concept art and them looking exactly like that in the final. Actually, not exactly. Some of them looked like frogs. Unfortunately, Michelangelo had these white lines, and I know some frogs have these patterns around their bodies, but it made them look too much like a frog. And we all remember that weird turtle head from way back when, like 2010, way back when, and people were going nuts. They were like, oh my god, Michael Bay's gonna direct it, what? And it's just, everybody went nuts because it looked gritty and shit, and everybody was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like the original comic, the very first one, the black and white one. And it's like, maybe not, you guys, because this movie's been development hell for years and years, right, Kitty? I know, Kitty. Get out of there. Stop nipping my butt. Don't stop it. Get out of there. In the end, I just want things to be real, tangible. What's the other concept art that I looked at and I was like, really? God damn it, Disney. And they kind of recycled it, but it felt cheap to me. I remember Tangled, the original idea for Eugene, was this big burly man, right? He was big, burly, he looked scary, right? And I was like, there he be, I like him. But then they just, they made him more suave. I don't know, what would you call this guy looking like? He's more piratey looking, I guess would be the word. More Pirates of the Caribbeanos. Orlando Bloom. That's who I was trying to remember. But I would have preferred this big burly man. And he does appear in the movie for a brief second. He's the one who warns everybody in the tavern. He just goes in and goes the 5-0, and everybody goes like, shit. They kind of reused the concept for Kristoff, but we all know that Kristoff is the most character ever, so it still made me sad. He's just a big dude. I guess he's my type, but he's such a moronic dude that I don't like him. I just wish he was like still Eugene, with how dorky but charming he is with the big burly man. I didn't get that, so I was like, don't show me this concept art, Disney. You're just making me sad. Sad. You're not even making me bittersweet. You're just making me sad and sad. For this Beauty and the Beast live action, how is that freaking concept art gonna be? It's probably gonna be very disheartening.
I don't want to see concept art no more. Just give me the movie. Then the art book has the concept art, and I'll be happy that way. It'll be way easier to swallow that pill. That heavy sentiment of just like, I didn't get this in the movie, but since I didn't see it before the movie, I am not disheartened.
Like, I'll just be sad that it doesn't look the way I want it to look, and be a bitchy freaking internet person. Oh, I really like how I spent 15 minutes or so talking about bullshit and nothing about the image itself, because it is Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it is something interesting to talk about, and it's a dude with cat ears, I guess, and I didn't say jack shit except that. But, you know what, I'm keeping it that way. This was a very fun image to work on, not just because the pose... Actually, the pose was a bit of a problem. I haven't drawn this pose ever before. I don't think so. No, I don't think I've ever drawn it, except, you know, like a pose that would show a little bit of that chest area. So when I'm coloring it, I'm like, what do shadows do here? I don't know what shadows are. I don't know what they do. They darker color, I guess. Refraction? Light? I don't understand these things. I'm a very contour oriented person, and I'm not talking about makeup contour. I'm talking about contours made with lines, with actual just physical lines dividing things. And so when I'm coloring, I tend to make a topography map of how light is gonna refract here and there, so I can think about it as a 3D image, but with lines. I'm terrible at finding out how the fuck this color should be darker, a mid-tone between these colors, or if I should make a refracted color in there, or if I should just make shit up. I don't know. I'm still practicing, you know? I don't know how to handle the issue. Somebody help me. I do try to look at other artists' work and go like, I guess I could do it like that, but it wouldn't be me, right? I don't know. I have to keep practicing. Hopefully on the next few images, you'll see that I'm barely using shadows now. I'm trying to find out if I can get away with almost no shadow and just everything's a single muted color. I'm gonna try and do that, just play around with values that way.
Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you very soon. Mwah. Ah shit, there was a few seconds left. I did it.